Hello students. Today we are going to study another poem prescribed for you. The name of the poem is Indian Weavers and this is written by Sarojini Naidu. We will study about the poet later on. First I want to go straight to the poem. The poem is of an Indian theme. The total setting of the poem is Indian and she is addressing weavers. Weavers are the people, the artisans who make cloth for us, who weave cloth for us. They are known as weavers. And this poem is divided in three stanzas of 4 lines each. So let's go to the poem, try to understand what Sarojini Naidu is trying to convey through this poem. Weavers weaving at break of day, why do you weave a garment so gay? So it is a question to the weavers because Sarojini Naidu sees weavers weaving a cloth which is very symbolic of happiness. So it's a bright colored cloth and she's asking them that you are weaving a cloth at the break of the day. Break of the day is early morning. So why are you weaving such a bright colored cloth early in the morning? What is the color of the cloth? Blue as the wing of a halcyon wild. Halcyon is a mythical bird of bright blue color. It has bright blue feathers. So the color of the cloth is dark blue. So Sarojini Naidu is asking the weavers, why are you weaving this blue colored cloth early in the morning? The fourth line is the reply from the weavers. What are they saying? We weave the robes of a new born child. He says, the weavers are saying that this cloth which we are weaving is going to be used in making garments or making clothes for a newborn child. So this poem represents the birth. Just as a human life can be divided in 3 stages, that is birth, youth and death. So at birth, these weavers are weaving a cloth for a child, for a newborn child who is going to wear clothes of blue color. Blue color represents the birth. So they are weaving this cloth for the child, for the newborn child. In the next stanza, and this stanza represents the youth or the middle age of a person, she again asks the question, and it is, weavers weaving at fall of night, why do you weave a garment so bright? And then she realizes that this garment which they are weaving at evening, fall of night is evening time when it is not yet night but the day has come to close. So why are you weaving this garment which is so bright? And what is the brightness compared to? Like the plumes of a peacock, purple and green. This cloth looks so magnificent, it looks so bright, and it has multicolors in it. It looks green, it looks purple, it looks golden. It looks something like the feathers of a peacock. It is as beautiful as the feathers of a peacock. Then, what is the reply of the weavers? We weave the marriage veils of a queen. And then they say that this cloth is so magnificent, so bright, so golden and purple and green in color because it is going to be used for the wedding of a queen. The queen is going to wear this cloth and that is why it is so bright. And the next stanza, weavers weaving solemn and still. Solemn is serious and still is quiet, without movement. So when you are in a serious mood, you sit very quietly. or you work very quietly. So these weavers look very grave, they look serious, they look solemn, and they are doing their work very silently, very quietly. So she's asking, weavers weaving solemn and still, what do you weave in the moonlight chill? And the next word even is more metaphorical, more symbolic. And what are you weaving? Something at the deep night. And in the deep night, there is moonlight. And moonlight represents cool or chill. She is using the word chill. And the word chill is symbolic of death, because warmth and energy symbolized by sunlight, it symbolizes life, whereas moonlight, because of its chillness, represents death. So what are you doing? What cloth are you weaving so quietly, so seriously, and in this cool part of the night, and it is like the moonlight chill? What is the color? White as a feather and white as a cloud. So she uses two similes here, as white as the feather, as white as the cloud. That is the color of the cloth which the weavers are weaving. And what is the answer from the weavers? We weave a dead man's funeral shroud. And they say that this cloth is going to be used to make a shroud or cover the dead body of a person. Funeral are the last rites, and shroud is the cloth which we use for covering a dead body. So, in this poem, Sarojini Naidu has taken up three stages of human life. Or we can also say that she has taken it from Hindu mythology, the Trinity, that is the three part, that is the creator, the preserver, and the destroyer, Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. So Brahma is for the birth, Vishnu is the one who nourishes us, one who takes care, and or the preserver, and Mahesh is the destroyer, the death. So this is how it is symbolized. Now some of the students who have watched my videos have requested me to sometimes explain few words or few sentences in Hindi. So for their benefit, I will just use a couple of sentences to explain this line. ये जो कविता सरोजनी नायडू ने लिखी है, ये है इंडियन वीवर्स। वीवर्स कहते हैं जुलाहे को, और जुलाहा कौन होता है? जो कि हमारे लिए कपड़ा बुनता है। पहले आपको पता है मशीनें नहीं होती थी और कपड़े हाथ करगा के माध्यम से बुने जाते थे, तो जुलाहे बुनते थे उनको। तो ये जो कविता है, ये इसका नाम है इंडियन वीवर्स। जो भारत में आपने देखा होगा कि हर प्रांत में अलग तरह का कपड़ा बुना जाता है। तो ये जो कविता है, इसको हम कहते हैं एक तरह का फोक सॉन्ग है, ये एक लोक गीत है, क्योंकि ये लोक जो एक हमारी संस्कृति है, जो हमारे गांव में ये कपड़े बुनने की जो परंपरा है, उससे संबंधित है। सो इट इज़ अ फोक सॉन्ग, इट इज़ अबाउट इंडियन वीवर्स। वो देखती है कि कुछ जुलाई सुबह सुबह भोर के समय, जब सूर्य उगा नहीं है, सूर्य की पहली किरण आई है, तब एक कपड़ा बुन रहे हैं, और कपड़ा दिखने में बहुत अच्छा दिख रहा है, उसके रंग इतने खूबसूरत दिख रहे हैं। तो वो पूछ रही है कि आप इतना खूबसूरत, और उसने जो शब्द काम में लिया है, गे लिया है, गे का मतलब खुशी। इस कपड़े को देखकर जो खुशी महसूस हो रही है, तो आप इतने खुशनुमा माहौल में क्या बुन रहे हैं? तो वीवर्स कहते हैं कि हम एक अभी नवजात शिशु के लिए कपड़ा बुन रहे हैं, तो उसके कपड़े बनाने के लिए इस कपड़े को इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा। फिर वो दोबारा से एक प्रश्न कर रही है, क्योंकि शाम के समय, गोधूली के समय पर ये फिर से कपड़ा बुन रहे हैं, और ये जो कपड़ा है, ये इतना ज़्यादा खूबसूरत, सुंदर है दिखने में कि इसमें ऐसे लग रहा है जैसे मोर के पंख के रंग उसमें फैले हुए हैं। तो वह फिर पूछती है कि आप कपड़ा किसके लिए बना रहे हैं जो इतना सुंदर है, जिसमें कि हरा, नीला और बैंगनी और गोल्डन, ये सब कलर्स हैं। तो उन्होंने कहा कि ये कपड़ा जो ये रानी की शादी की पोशाक के लिए बनाया जा रहा है। तो ये जो समय है ये हमारे यूथ को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है। सो हियर दिस इज़ द रिप्लाई ऑफ द वीवर्स। और तीसरे स्टैंजा में पूछ रही हैं कि ये आप इतने सीरियस मूड में इस कपड़े को बना रहे हो, तो ये किस वजह से बना रहे हो कि आप सब लोग इतने गंभीर लग रहे हो, और ये कपड़ा भी जो है वो सफ़ेद रंग का है, तो क्या है? तो उन्होंने कहा कि ये कपड़ा जो हम बुन रहे हैं वो एक कफन के काम आएगा, एक मृत व्यक्ति के लिए। तो ये जो सरोजनी नायडू ने जो पोयम लिखी है दिखने में बहुत सिंपल है, तो उनकी विशेषता यही है कि शी मेंटेन्स द सिंप्लिसिटी, but there is so much depth in the meaning of the poem. And from where does the depth come? That the three stages she has taken, the time of weaving of the cloth, they represent the three stages of human life, that is birth, youth and death. So I hope you have understood the poem. In my next video we will discuss the question, and then in the next, after that, we are going to give you, I will be discussing the introduction of Sarojini Naidu with you. So thanks for watching. If you have queries, please let me know through your comments in for the video. Thanks.